Welcome in everybody. Today we're going to do a video on correcting our shoulder posture. So most of us, a lot of people are working at desks and things these days, so we end up with quite a forward shoulder position and a curve on our upper back. So this is going to be just a few moves we can do to warm those shoulders up and also to strengthen the rhomboids at the upper back, at the back of the shoulders, that are the muscles that are responsible for picking those shoulders back and keeping our chest nice and open and correcting that upper body posture. So we're just going to start with just some simple shoulder rolls to warm those muscles up. So I just want you to roll backwards and just be really mentally conscious of those muscles in the upper back and shoulder. Bringing those shoulder blades together as you're rolling in the back part of the roll. So as you're coming towards the back, I want you to bring those shoulder blades together and just keep them rolling around nice and gently at first. Okay. And once you feel like they're starting to move a little bit more fluidly, you're not getting quite as much crackling and crunching, I just want you to stop. I want you to, from where you finish, I want you to pick your shoulders up towards your ears, take them back behind you, and then drop them down, because we're not just trying to take our shoulders back. We also want to keep our shoulders down rather than crunching ourselves up like this, which we often do, and it gives us a tight neck. Okay, so we want to stretch them up, back, and down. We're going to do that 3 times in a row. So up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. So again, as you're going back, so we're going to go up, as you're coming back, bringing those shoulder blades together and down. Okay, good. Now you can do that as many times in a row as you like, but anytime throughout the day, especially when you're sitting at a desk, doing anything in front of you with your arms in front, you're going to naturally start to curl forward and roll that upper back. So at any point in time you start feeling stiff, just stop yourself from what you're doing, pick the shoulders up, take them back, and then down. And then you're back into a healthier position. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just some arm circles. These are all nice light moves. So we're just going to take our arms directly out to the side, not above the shoulder, just at shoulder height. And we're going to roll backwards in little circles, not big ones, just little circles. And the same as we were doing with the standard roll before, as we're coming back in that part of the circle, we're going to concentrate on pulling the shoulder blades together. So bringing those shoulder blades together at that point, together. Really keep your mind focused on those muscles. The rhomboids are back there and they're responsible for bringing the shoulder blades, your scapula, in together, and then that opens your chest up. Okay. Now this is such an easy little move. You do them for long with proper muscle engagement, really staying focused on those muscles, and you're going to start feeling it. Okay, now the next one we're going to do, it can be done with weights if you like. You don't have to. So if you're doing it in a standing position like this is a slightly lighter move, you can just do it standing, and it's just a row. So you just take your hands out in front, and we're going to pull back and open that chest right out. We're keeping our elbows in, so we're not out like this. Keeping our elbows in at our side. Now hands should be about here, so above the waist, just below the middle of the chest. So we're going to come forward, letting the scapula, the shoulder blades, come all the way apart, and then all the way together, and give a little hold at that position. And back apart, and then we're going to come back together. Elbows are in by the end of that movement, and forward, and then nice and together, and give it that hold. 3 seconds is a good amount. Forward and back. Hold, shoulder blades together. Remember the same thing, don't let those shoulders start to creep up. Keep them down, nice long neck. Forward, back, and hold. Now if you're going to do this with weights, you would do it in a bent row. So unless you have a resistance band and you can do it standing, even then when you've got some resistance, You want to bend your knees and drop yourself down, keep a nice straight back, engage your core, and then do the pull, okay? So with the weights, you'll need to bend your knees, come down into a bit of a squat, not too wide a leg. Let your bottom come out the back, keep a really straight line through your back, core on, and you're coming up away from gravity, holding those shoulder blades together, and then releasing down towards gravity slowly. Back up, holding the shoulder blades together, and back down. Shoulder blades together and hold, same thing, don't let those shoulders come up towards your ears, keep them down, and release. Up, hold, and release. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a tricep pump. Now a tricep pump is predominantly for the triceps down the back of the arms, but it also is going to require you to hold those shoulder blades, your scapula, in together and have the rhomboids hold that position for you and stabilize your position. So same thing can be done with weights or not. You keep your arms really straight. We're going to come back behind, same thing. Shoulders are going to open, but they're also going to stay down, not coming up towards your ears. So shoulders down, shoulders back, nice open chest, straight arms out behind you. And we're going to pump towards the center of our back, really focusing on holding those rhomboids. So you're really keeping those shoulder blades nice and firmly together. Now the height you work at back here is going to depend on you. So go to where it feels right for you. You don't want to get a hurt shoulder. So you can start low if you want to be careful at first with a very light weight or no weight. And then you can bring your height up as you can. Okay, holding that scapula together, nice and strong. You will need to keep your core on as well, but that's pretty much all the time. Okay, so you're just pumping towards the center of the back, nice straight arms. So what we don't want to see is, flapping elbows. Nice straight line, and then relax. Okay. So then at the end, again, we're going to do some nice gentle shoulder rolls just to relax those muscles back out. Same thing, we're picking up, coming back, and then nice and low. And just gently relax them. Okay, so they're just some good basic, very achievable moves that you can do, whether it's through the day at work to get rid of that stiffness in your shoulder and to correct what working at a desk or even just working in any way in front of you is going to cause for your posture and your shoulder position. So just remember that main one, we're bringing it up, back, and then down. We need to remember that down. We're opening our chest. We're also dropping our shoulders down as well to avoid doing strains and getting tight up through the neck as well. Okay, I hope that helps and I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe and I will see you